Something that I've had a lot of success with, and I know a lot of other people are. I actually just had a conversation with a guy named John Matzner on Twitter. If you want to follow him, Jon, and then Matzner, Matzner. Really fantastic guy. This year, he's planning on hiring 45 individuals that live overseas. And it's really
Mm.
fascinating. They've got that immigrant mentality. And if you ever had a chance to work with someone who's immigrated to the United States, the mindset is absolutely there, and they are just ready and hungry to go and get it and to make some money, to work really hard, to pour everything they have into their job because it's going to provide for their family and the new opportunities that they can have from the work. But he's hiring people all over the world. If he's hiring someone that's doing coding stuff, it's in Eastern Europe. He's hiring somebody that's more service oriented, it's in the Philippines. If he's hiring somebody that's more, um, needs to be local hours to here, he's hiring in South America. He's having a lot of success doing it. So really fascinating. Obviously, it's not for a job like in your space, Chris, where you've got to be building the booth. That's not going to happen. But for somebody that is doing, invoicing or billing or working inside of software or answering the phone, those roles can be sent overseas. And that's, if you can't find the talent in the US and you can't find the mindset in the US, there's absolutely people overseas that are willing to do it. And oftentimes at a fraction of the price. So that's an interesting play that may not be accessed by the industry that much.
So, see, you're right about some of the front office positions we've learned can be done
Mhm.
remotely. Um, I think one of the things we worry about is the impact on culture. What do I say to that 62-year-old account executive who, still works, 50, 60 hours a week and doesn't understand why the 31-year-old, you know, purchase order generating accounting clerk or the designer gets to work from home. And yes, while they're working on a computer, you cannot deny there's an efficiency when you're all in the same office and can have, five, 3-minute
Right.
pickup meetings about a project. And it is more. But couple things to your point about if you've ever worked with people overseas. So there's a lot of discussion right now that in this shortage, this talent shortage, which is not going away anytime soon, immigration is one of those things that may be able to positively impact and solve this problem. And and I'm not getting political here. And for those listeners
Yeah.
that want to get ready to climb through the screen, I'm a registered independent for the last 11 elections. I'm a father of daughters. I sign the front of paychecks. I probably lean more conservative. I like tight money, strong defense, clean water. I don't know if that makes me,
Human.
but I can tell you, yeah, I can tell you that I think everybody can get. Our ancestors
Yeah.
immigrated, right? We're immigrants, so I think we all want. You know, I don't want 3 million people a year sneaking across the border, and I don't know anything about it. I think there's a right way and a
Right.
wrong way there, but there was a fascinating discussion in one of our industry advocacy meetings about what's happening on Capitol Hill. So we have one political party, right? The Republican Party has always sort of claimed the mantle of being the pro small business
Yeah.
party, right? And you're seeing a lot less of that in their identity now. Whatever they're saying, you're not seeing it in their actions. And as a guy that just lived up on Capitol Hill for 3 years, and we did get some support, but we were seeing a lot of, I was seeing more support from a lot of the Democratic elected officials during pandemic. And I get it because Republicans didn't want to spend. But my point is this, Club. Now what we're seeing is that party's identity is shifting towards, you talked about that white collar or the blue collar hustle and muscle worker. They're calling it the blue collarification of the
Mm.
Republican Party, right? So now, as we think about, you're hearing a lot of discussions saying it's okay to not have a 4-year degree. You can support your family with a great trade skills job, or how much does your
Yeah.
plumber make? How much does the company that repairs your air conditioning unit? These guys are making six figures, but I think in America, we've always thought you had to have that 4-year academic degree. And I think there's a shift there. And boy, we could sure use that shift in the trade show and business events industry, because we know the aging population on the show floor, you know, it was already, they were retiring and many disappeared during pandemic. We know that the younger generation under 28 has never really heard of us or considered us as a career opportunity. This is the time. I'm ready to call Mike Rowe at Dirty Jobs, Khalil, and say, "Help me with the trade show industry, Mike." So anyway, I this is so as we're all hiring back, skill set, mindset. I think I was sure we were going to get half and half, and I think what we're all learning is it's skill sets that get you offered the job. It's the mindset you have that's going to keep you employed at that company for the long term.